Welcome to Nav Classes. Today we talk about the evolution of human resource development part 2. Here we are talking about human relation movement, establishment of training profession, emergence of human resource development. If you didn't subscribe yet, then please subscribe and ring the bell to get all notifications as and when I upload new lectures so that you will not miss any lecture. Let's start with it. Human relation movement. One of the undesirable byproducts of factory system was frequent abuse of their unskilled workers, including children. They were employing children and unskilled workers to do lots and lots of tasks. They were employing their workers for longer hours and on the low pace, who were often subjected to unhealthy working conditions. The appalling conditions spurred a national anti-factory campaign gave rise to human relation movement advocating more humane working conditions. Now human union came into existence and they tried to work and raise their voice against factories very bad conditions and long hours and low pay scales. Among other things, human relation movement provided a more complex and realistic understanding of workers as people instead of mere cogs in factory machines. What is cogs? Cogs are tooth or wheel connected with their another such wheels. The movement continued into 1940s with World War II as backdrop. Abraham Maslow, as we all know about Abraham Maslow, published his theory on human needs, humans' starting needs and higher level needs, stating that people can be motivated by economic and non-economic incentives. He proposes that human needs are arranged in terms of lesser to greater strength and distinguish between lower order needs and higher order needs, basic survival and psychological needs. Theories like Maslow's serve to reinforce the notion that the varied need and desire of worker can become important source of motivation in workplace. Establishment of training professions. On the outbreak of World War II, industrial sector was once again asked to retool its factory to support the war effort. Then under training within the industry, service is created to coordinate training program across defense related industries. Now again factories and industries had to reroute their own equipments to manufacture war and defense related products. The TWI also trained company instructors to teach their program at each plant. First of all, they trained their instructors and gave them a degree and training, and after that certification program was created to give certificates, and TWI had trained over 23,000 instructors, awarding over 2 million certificates to supervisors from 16,000 plants, unions and services. Many defense related companies established their own training department with instructors trained by training within industries. Those instructors which were trained by TWI, they established their own training departments. These departments design, organize and coordinated training across the organization. Okay, and then in 1942, American Society of Training Directors, ASTD, was formed to establish some standard within this emerging profession. At that time, the requirement for full membership in ASTD included a college or university degree plus 2 years of experiences in training and related field, or 5 years of experience in training. The person working in training function or attending college qualified for associate membership of ASTD at that time. Then It was the time of emergence of human resource development. During 1960s and 1970s, professional trainers realized that their role extended beyond the training classroom, that their role is extended and it becomes broader concept. The move toward employee involvement in many organizations requires trainers to also coach and counsel employees. Now every organization required to keep their trainers to coach their employees. Training and development competencies therefore expanded to include interpersonal skills such as coaching, group process facilitation. Now they give group tasks to their employees so that they can work in group and enhance their knowledge in group, and they can learn from each other strength and weaknesses. And problem solving culture is created in the organization. This additional emphasis on employee development inspired ASTD, which were formed in our previous phase, to rename itself as the American Society for Training and Development. See here, ASTD, in previous case it was American Society for Training Directors, rechanged its name to American Society for Training and Development. Now director changed to development as the broader concept. The 1980s saw even greater change affecting the training and development field. At several ASTD national conferences held in late 1970s and 1980s, discussion concerned on this rapid expanded profession. Because of that, ASTD approved the term human resource development. Now the term human resource development came into existence to encompass this growth and change. Influential books by individuals came into existence, such as Leonard and J.'s Nadler appeared in late 1980s and early 1990s, and these helped to clarify and define human resource development fields.